I'm live. We are live. It is happening. We are on Facebook. We are now streaming live. And here we have an absolutely fantastic moment for you to share and to dip into the lives of absolutely loads of people who want to learn French and share some of their experiences so you can see what's going on. And today, my dear friends, I want to introduce someone really, really special to me. And this is Gloria, all the way from America. Hey, Gloria, hi.
Bonjour. It's so fun. I'm laughing because I have no sleeves and you're all bundled up. I'm in Florida. It's warm.
And this is the south of France in the week or so before Christmas, a couple of weeks before Christmas. Okay, it's the stuff of snow and chills and winter fires and warm wine and carols around the tree. So, Gloria, I am really, really excited. I've put together some beautiful pictures of experience that people have had here. And not many people have seen these pictures. They've not really been that much out on the public. And people have been coming here and it's time to share them. And recently you were asking about what is a homestay. So
Yes, I'm interested in this immersion to not only learn French, but to come to your beautiful spot in France, in the mountains, and like you said, see what's all around that region. Because as a retreat leader, I take people all over the place, but this is a little more interesting, immersing in the culture differently than just people traveling around. I'm excited.
yes, to be honest, you've touched my heart there. You really have. For me, the experience of traveling around the world, and I must admit I've traveled quite a lot, and every time I've traveled as a tourist, I've seen and felt virtually nothing. I've come back with photographs, maybe a t-shirt, and some beautiful memories, of course. But it's only when I've woken up living the life in its normality, in its humanity, in its just beauty of being, rather than what am I going to see and get on my phone and tell my friends, I've been to this important place, look at me, aren't I great? But you're actually living,
Exactly.
being.
And I agree with you because I've also traveled to many places around the world. And the thing that I love the most, Christine, is being involved with the locals, learning their customs, seeing the things that tourists don't get to see, and even, participating in some of the local things like cooking classes and different festivals and all. It just makes all the difference in just going on a tour.
Yes, a tour is beautiful. In many ways, it's beautiful if you're with other people because you're going along with the flow and you're getting up. And I think sometimes when you're on your own, you don't have that energy to get up and go and visit and see places. So that in itself has its own beauty, and you bond and you make friends. But let's just take it down a little bit. Imagine a small group of people, and instead of just being taken to the cafe, going to the restaurant and having everything kind of done for you, imagine you pick up that menu in French and you get what's on there, and you can say to the waiter, what's this? Well, hi, I'm sorry, can you say that again, please? I really want to know what I'm going to be eating here. Or can you have that without gluten, please? Or can you tell me, do you have sesame seed oil in this? Or can I have 2 bowls of ice cream instead of 1?
Well, Christine, that's been a dream of mine because I love language. And as you know, even though I studied French years ago, I didn't have that conversation piece. And I really think this is what I know I need, probably a lot of other people too, to just be in it on a daily basis so that you almost have to force yourself to have that conversation. Don't you agree?
I absolutely agree. Now, I'm just checking out our technology because the kind gentleman who popped on before, who said he would check where we're going live. Now, as much as a notification that we are going live, he can't find us.
I
So
think it's on your homepage. I see it now.
We are on our homepage. That is wonderful. He's just told me, that little ping, he's happy he's found us. That is amazing. Good. I'm really happy about it. So that was good. Just check that people are able to join us today. I think that's really important. So yes, it's a dream of yours, you were saying, to be able to make your own orders and be independent and be socially and linguistically independent. And the thing about a tour is that you are a tourist, you're being carried along. But many of us like to do some things our own way and tailor make our tour and control a little bit more and wake up and say, let's do this. We've got all these amazing ideas. Let's take this one today because we feel like doing that, or the sun is shining. We don't have to do that. We can do what we want. And the point of a tailor-made homestay immersion is that you're also not in a hotel. You're in a home. So you're in an environment that is already welcoming and warm and special. In a place where you choose what to eat, you choose when to eat, you choose where to go, you choose the things that you want to visit. You can put 20 things in your day or 2. You can say, no, I want to spend my day in a bookstore today. No, I want to go and visit Poe Castle. No, I want a historical day. No, I want shopping. Actually, no, I'm going to sit down and read by the fire. And the beauty of having a few people together to make that magic happen means home and the stay and the immersion is wonderful. And in that, you've got French lessons. So you can learn some French so you can get out there. So whatever you choose to do, you are not stuck in France and dependent on other people. You can have the conversation that you want with people. So that's the actual immersion part. So you're not just dumped, like being thrown in a swimming pool at the deep end, which people say apparently is really good for you. But, I do wonder about that sometimes. If you've actually got a float to get you to the edge and make you feel good, you're going to go back in, aren't you? You're going to love what you're doing and enjoy it. So that's what I'm after. I offer a very special, unique home place in the south of France with the visits that you want and the language that you want to learn, so you can be independent on your homestay too. And of course, I'll pick you up from the airport. We'll take you around everywhere. We'll cook your cuisine. You'll learn your French recipes, the ones you choose, not here, this is what you're going to do. It's like, let's have a discussion. What do you want to do?
Christine, I love that fact because I've been to France a few times now, okay? And of course, I went to Paris, and it's a big city and it's beautiful, and I had to navigate my way around. But I kind of felt rushed, getting around from place to place in a certain timing. And then I went to Provence, and I did get to stay in a 450-year-old family, and it was out in the countryside. But when I brought my retreat group the following year, I did have to plan certain things to move a larger group. And I love the fact that your home immersion is just a few people, like 3 or 4, or maybe, I don't know, 1 or 2, right?
Yes, absolutely. The immersions that I've done previously have generally been 1 or 2 people, but I do have capacity because I've actually got 5 bedrooms, some with double beds in, some with single beds. But I'm quite happy with 4 at the moment, maximum. It's my optimum number right now. And this is where I'm at, and willing to enjoy with 4 people maximum right now. I don't want to go anymore because I'm enjoying the personal touch.
And I think, Christine, that's what makes it even more special. Is it's personal. It is in your home. We have time to connect on different levels. And like you said, we don't have to rush. And I can only imagine coming out of my room in the morning and you're already talking to me in French, and I have to switch gears and respond in French and go, oh, comment dit-on? Because I don't know how to say something, right? And it's just, like I said, I think it's the experience for me, and I'm sure others, it's just going to heighten everything, not only our vocabulary and our conversation abilities, but our experience in the culture, like you were saying, in the lifestyle. That's it, in the lifestyle.
It's something where it's not served to you like on most holidays or anything. It's something that you are in and part of and involved in and connected to. So like you say, you wake up and you're immersed in the French. I'm very strict about that, but obviously if there are things that you have to communicate in English, we take it aside and do that. You know, I'm not going to leave you like, oh, well, if you can't say what you need to say. Of course, there are moments when these things have to be said. But the great part of having an extra dimension to your stay is language. And that's the beauty and the magic of it. It's really special. And it's special, like everyone who comes here, they say they're learning things, then they go out and they go, Christine, I never heard these phrases before, but I'm sitting in the cafe and like I can hear them. They didn't exist, and then suddenly they're all around me, and they're itching to join in. And it starts with you love the French croissant, you love the French bread, but you get out there and order your own French bread and your own French cafe. French croissant, and you go to the boulangerie and say bonjour, comment ça va, comment allez-vous aujourd'hui, and you ask what's this, what is that, and you're having that conversation, which is what you came for. So it's the beauty on top. Yeah, I like it. It's
I
the
love
magic.
that. Everything that you're saying. I also love when we were chatting that you talked about teaching us how to cook, you know. I think that's an added bonus to be in a home region. And, you know, you were talking about a lot of the different places nearby. And if people wanted to take off and even go over, like you said, to places that are a few hours away and rent a car, they can do that. There's so much, and Spain is nearby. Like, wow, you're like in this perfect location.
Do you want to see a few pictures? I've put some together.
Yes, I would love to. Please do.
Okay, I'll just do a little share here.
And Christine, I'm noticing on your live, one of your students, Almenia, said she did an intensive immersion homestay. I feel like I learned 3 months of French in 1 week. Oh my God, I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Sounds delightful.
I think Armenia's on one of my photos, so she'll be delighted. Okay, we're going in. Let's check what can you see? Can you see the beginning of me? Is it working?
I can see it.
Can you see this? Okay, so up here, this is, oh, I'm unstable, so I'll just give it a second.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. The internet's not happy with sharing, so we'll ride the storm. So this is the home that I've converted, and on the left-hand side, that's the kitchen area. That's the old barn, and it was all built in around 1850 to start with. The walls are massive, thick country house. 2 of the bedrooms are up on the top floor, and the other 2 are on the middle there. And obviously the rest of the house is downstairs. So there we go. We are down the south of France where the little blue circle is, and you can see the wiggly line where the Pyrenees Mountains are. And yes, it's the southwest of France. It's totally different, a whole completely new place to discover. It's like the lost secret. From the back of the house, when you just walk down the lane, you get these beautiful views of the Pyrenees. So you can see we're in the country in the flatlands just beforehand. And we looked, this is Linda, who's also, she's been twice now on Immersive Homestay. It wasn't enough for her. She's back again for another week last May, and we're looking again for this year. Should be good, it should be May. She came to visit Lourdes and have a look around, and she lit a candle here and said hello to her family in many dimensions there. This is the back view, often not seen from this angle. The beauty of this is that not everything is all the tourist view, because I live here. So it's not just trekking where the tourists go. You get to see things where the tourists aren't, without the crowds, without the queues, and from the inside out. I love this view. It's just nestled in there quietly. Yep, you can get your own French breakfasts, or you can make them yourself. The bakery does a fantastic gâteau. I want to invite him to get us to show us how to fold this chocolate, but I'll do it all in French. And he's just across over the road there. Have your own French cuisine lessons. Whatever you want to cook, whatever you choose, as long as we can get the stuff, we'll go for it. Be creative, have the fun. Everything that you've seen here just in the last 2 slides there is from the garden, except the cheese and there's the mayonnaise. But generally, I grow as much as I possibly can because, do you know, I want to be healthy. So I've spent the summer growing and getting my garden sorted, bringing everything together, preserving it. And now we're living off this. It's beautiful. Oops, nice white slide. So this is a couple that I took into the mountains. This is Spain. So we walk along the river. Behind me on this photograph is the tapas places. So you can have a Spanish lunch and then just walk around and stroll around the shops and be very Spanish walking around there. It's beautiful. That's an hour and a quarter away from the house. So it's a beautiful day trip. We're back to recipes again. This is a young man who came to stay with me and we were baking. So we came up with a beautiful strawberry tart. And yes, these were grown in the garden. So we're really happy to present as much as we can. We're back to Linda. She likes cheese. So she bought some cheese to take home with her. That was the local farm. We love wine. We have to visit the vineyards. We have to. And you get your locally sourced grown wine. Everything's organic there as well. That's the back of the house. So personally, those of you who kind of follow me, they might have seen this kind of thing before. I will think, oh, I'm all on my own, and I'll go live. And all this is in the backdrop. This is just at the back of the house. So I'll walk an hour a day with the dog and just stroll along these places. It's just beautiful.
And Christine,
yeah. So,
we lost you.
oh, the next gone down again. Are we back again?
Back again.
Oh, I have to wait. Oh, hooray, hooray, hooray. Thank you for saying, because you don't know. You're just looking.
No. And Christine, I imagine this would also be a fabulous place to, like, if you're a writer or an artist or a photographer, like all of the benefits of taking in all this nature would inspire somebody in their creativity too.
Graphs from my walks. I mean, we wear rackets and go in the snow. Oh, I'm off again. I have to wait while I come back. Tell me when I come back.
I hear you.
Hooray. Oh, okay. So yes, these are beautiful places to draw in. Although I imagine in the snow, you'd have to take a photograph and bring it back to the house and get drawing them. Okay, so this is a lake we walk around. We take our rackets and walk around there. We go for picnics. That's my pate. Sorry if you're vegetarian, everybody. And we just like looking over the lake. This is the double room. You can have a bed to yourself. I don't do sharing unless you're a couple. So you've got these authentic country, they call them kind of the cailloux, like big stones. And because this is an old riverbed, a lot of the local houses are built with these. And in the 1900s, that's what they built them with, and they're still there. Yes, I'll make your bed for you. And this is the outside of the closer bit with the actual den there. I just love this place. So, yeah, we have our own chickens. They live here. And fresh eggs. You don't get much than that. And I have winter lettuce. It's crazy. And you can design your own meals, make your own meals, or have them made because we choose our menus. Here's Armenia. She's having a local lady help her with a pronunciation. She wanted to really sound really, really, really French. So I said, oh, I'll just call my friend up. And she came in and sat with her. She actually sat for like 30 minutes about 3 times in the week. It's really nice of her to do that. Then some self-study, so restaurants. This is Sylvie, who came in as well and joined us. And yep, off you go to the restaurant and you order your own food. And there's your dream come true, hopefully. That should be you in the photograph. And we're at the end. That's it really for my little slides there. So there's Poe, and that's it. It's a little bit out of focus, that one. It's the only photograph that I took off the internet, and it's slightly fuzzy. So, oh, wonderful. Never mind. So, yep, we're at the end, and there we go. So what do you think to that?
Well, I feel like I was there with you, and I love the fact that your friend came and helped with the pronunciation. And your home is so sweet, and those mountains in the background with the snow cap. Oh my God, I'm in Florida on flat ground, so it's exciting for me. And I was imagining writing my next book there too.
Come here and write your book. You wake up in the morning, you go to the shutters, and there's something special about this physical movement. Maybe this is me being a bit strange, but you reach up, and that's for me a very positive movement. You open the windows in and you inhale, you can't help yourself. You step forward and reach out, and you push forward like a swimming movement. The shutters, the French shutters, they clack against the wall, and your eyes focus up on the garden and those beautiful stone buildings and think, oh, life is good and the sky is blue, or maybe not. And then you look ahead and go, oh my gosh, there's the mountains as well with snow on top. And you've inhaled, you've exhaled, you've breathed out, and that's the start of you connecting to the world. And I connect with myself every morning. I do that, and then I go and walk in it.
And Christine, you know, so many of us have lost the connection that you're talking about, the connection with nature and with life and with the feeling and the passion. And as you were opening those windows, I was feeling like I was doing it too, and hearing the clanging of the windows. And, you know, again, you know, you and I have been talking about retreats. And while I love bringing people, I love the fact that this is even more personal, more real in the moment of living in your life that you created for yourself. Beautiful.
Gloria, have you ever been to a place as a tourist and thought, I wonder what it's like to live here?
Oh my God. Yes, absolutely. I have. Matter of fact, a couple of different places in life. And I thought about that, which is kind of why you and I started talking, because I was like, God, I would love to live in France for a while and see what this is all about. And that's what we're doing. We're kind of co-creating this together, because I was like, I want to live in France and see if this is, you know, what my soul is calling for. So I love the fact that you coordinated this immersion for like 10 days in February. And oh my God, the whole package you put together is like phenomenal, because I have traveled. I have been in retreats. I have organized retreats, and what you have put together is just mind blowing. You got to tell them.
Okay, so you decide to come, you get on the plane, you've got your bag, you think you're ready. You're not. You land at Lourdes. You might change at Paris or get to Toulouse, but generally the best place to land is Lourdes. You come in, and the splendor of the mountains as you come down. The plane travels so low. We're not on the flight path. I can see the planes coming in at the side. It's like I know the routine. And you land and you think, oh my gosh, this place is so special. The snow-capped mountains do it for me every time. Then you get off the plane, and the airport's not, it's ever so calm. And there I am waiting for you. Armenia came in on the train, and she came out, and I remember, I knew what she looked like. We'd spoken on Zoom like this. And as soon as we saw each other, we both knew it was perfect. we put that trust in each other that it was a proper big hug, and it was just beautiful all the way through. Yeah, I would say it's nice. And then we get in the car, and she said she was worried about how it was going to be and if it would be awkward. And it was just lovely from the word go. And it's because I think what you expect is different. You really do get to breathe in and relax. And the point of a real retreat, is you're reconnecting. So no one's prepared for that. No one's prepared for the fact that it's okay to be you.
I love that, Christine. I love that you said that, because we don't understand what retreat means, you know, and we don't get those opportunities. And even when you were talking about whether or not someone would feel comfortable or not, like meeting you and being there with you in your home, I have to tell you guys, I've been meeting with Christine, obviously, right here on Facebook, and she's so delightful, isn't she? She's so charming. Enchantée. And that was one of the things that I was so attracted. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. So attracted to want to work along with her because of her fabulous, welcoming, warm, and loving personality. Don't you guys agree? Give her some hearts.
You're very kind. But I mean, it's just simple. Keep life simple. Simple is clear. Clarity is what we want in life. Clarity means we can see, and then we can see inside. If we can see inside, we can meet everybody else on their inside.
Well, I think it's time to give them some details. There's some people asking for details. So it's 10 days, right? Tell them some more.
You can't see a thing that people are asking for. I think that's
I'm watching for you.
It's good you can.
I got it. So February 8th to the 18th.
through 18th, we can do a 10-day or a 7-day. Personally, if you wanted to really connect and relax and wind down and write your book, connect with your story for your business, because story branding is the way forwards these days. People want to connect with people, not just what you've got to sell. Here is a place where you can write that story. So I would suggest the 10-day package. I have a 7-day package. Now, Nick, who was there before, he's doing a 2-day. He's actually, because he's from England, he's having a big road trip, and he's calling by for 2 days, but he's already with me in my Conversation Cafe. So he's going to have an intense blast. You can have
we planned for February 8th to the 18th, because we got people asking. So we got 10 days. And of course, like you said, they can do other things at their time. 10 days, you giving us our own room, which is amazing.
You've got private room, ensuite bathroom, or you've got the 3 bedrooms on the upper floor with 1 shared bathroom. You have your breakfast, you have most of your evening meals provided. I can get you to a restaurant nearby, it's 6 minutes away, or you can go in the mountains. I will take you out for the day, or you'll have a driver and you will have your own independent day and enjoy being away and having your English day. You can have your lessons. Basically, whoever signs up for this package, you get in touch with me and we coordinate what you want, because I want your dreams to come true. So we look at the package, and it's like you might just want to get up and have half days here, there, and everywhere. But generally, people want a full day out, and I will do some full days out. You can have half days out. You will have your breakfast provided. You will have about 6 evening meals in that time, because I know you'll want to go to a restaurant. You'll have about 6 lunches prepared for you. You might want to have your lunch out if you're doing a half day. You'll have your beds and everything all ready and sorted, all your towels like a hotel already there for you. And I can also arrange a basic toiletry package if you are struggling to get stuff in your suitcase. You will be fed according to your dietary requirements if there are issues. I'm okay with vegan, with vegetarian, with gluten-free, with sesame seed allergies or anything else. And I am very sensitive to make sure that your homestay, as far as food goes, is the best one for you. So there should be no surprises.
Christine, I love the fact that you are so hospitable and the fact that you're willing to work with some of the dietary needs, because I know I had a few people ask me that, but I'm vegan, you know, or vegetarian or gluten-free. And, you know, sometimes you go places and they're not that accommodating. So that's also what makes it really special, being there with you and working together that way. Thank you so much for that. Merci beaucoup.
It's a pleasure, because what I find is I discover, because the more people that come with things, firstly they come with guilt, like, oh, I'm so sorry I'm vegan, oh, I'm so sorry I'm allergic to this, and oh, dairy free was the last one. I had a couple come down in September, and they stayed for the week, and they were dairy free and gluten free and sesame oil allergic. And they were so apologetic. And I'm like, don't be. I'm going to learn so much from this. And I'll double check that everything's okay. And if we need to read the labels and stuff, I will check. So no, hopefully no worries on that score. Yeah.
And so, Christine, I just want to go over this. I want to make sure they all understand. So it's February 8th to the 18th. We have space for 4 people, correct? You've got breakfast included. Breakfast is included every day. French lessons, a local tour. You got time on your own also, and 6 dinners and 6 lunches, which I'm sure some of those were going to help learn how to do this and prepare them. And just lots of fun, I think, with this amazing lady. Do you think so?
I can't wait to see you as well, and see who's going to sign up today as well. I mean, I'm just wondering what kind of bonus surprises I can put in there. I mean, let's see what we can do to make this even more amazing. But let's keep that secret, eh?
Christine, you crack me up, because as a retreat leader, I do things like that too. I always have a surprise for my guests. So like, this is so fun, because now I get to be on the receiving end of all this and wonder what you're going to be up to. I hope it has something to do with chocolate. Anyway, this amazing package, if you want to know more, get in touch with Christine. She's got deposits that she can take in and balance due like the month before. And we're just going to have a great time together. And I hope to meet some of you guys out there.
Can you imagine what a perfect Christmas that will be, as somebody who knows that they're going to be able to be conversant in French. They're going to live some French life. They're going to taste authentic French food in an authentic French place and not just imported mass-produced stuff. Just wake up and hear the birds, know that a fox has gone by, maybe see the deer in the distance. I see them every day at the moment. And just be able to maybe write that book, or sit by the fire, or walk in the country and just feel their own soul grow. I feel this every day. I'm so lucky. I just want to share with you guys. So yeah, it's also the best gift. So if someone's saying, oh no, it might be a bit expensive or so, my family are hounding me at the moment. Mom, what do you want for Christmas? Well, I think they'd be delighted if I'd said, I've found somewhere to go and have this perfect stay that's been on my dreams. It's been on the cards for ages. You can make this dream come true.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's not expensive. That's the deal. I watch people that are putting retreats together, Christine. And so don't discount this that you think it's expensive, because I see retreats for 1 week, $5,000. And it doesn't even include French lessons. It doesn't even include the amount of meals that you're given. So can I tell them how much you're going to do this for?
Oh, well.
Or do you want to send them a surprise?
It's definitely not 5,000.
Not even half of that.
It's 10 days worth of retreat. Go on, Gloria, I'll let you tell them.
Okay, so working with Christine, we came up with an amazing package for everybody. Like she said, 10 days. Imagine being in France with her, having fun for 10 days. French lessons. We're going to go home speaking French much better. She's got surprises. I know this lady's got surprises. She's always surprising me with something. Breakfast every day. Now think about when you travel, and a lot of places that you go to, you have to pay for all your dinners and most of your lunches. She's doing 6 dinners with some cooking lessons, 6 lunches, and 3 days taking us out and about to tour the local area. And Lords, really, guys? Like, this is amazing. $2,100 US, $2,100 US, correct? Did I give the right price?
It's not even, it's less than half the 5,000. And you know
That's
what?
right.
When you see those 5,000, I've seen them there. You've also got to get your own accommodation. The retreat is generally not in someone's place hosting you and taking you about, and you have to do your own trips on top.
Well, a lot of them are double occupancy, so you're sharing your room. Christine's giving you your own room. And the ones that I know about that I get involved with, we do usually include lodging, but it is double occupancy. But I do know that many of them do not include all the meals. And when you're in bigger groups, you don't get the intimacy Christine is offering, and you don't get the time to actually fine-tune your skills for conversation, which we're going to have with her. And I think that's the best piece for me in this, because, hey guys, I studied French for 5 years, way back when. And the piece that I was missing was the conversation. So even though I can read a lot of it, my conversation is really not well. So I am really looking forward to being immersed in this, so that I have to have my brain click on and work a little harder, like go into the gym, right? Work a little harder. But here's the thing, when you study languages, you get younger. Did you know that? Your brain gets younger, right?
Neurologically proven to reconnect your brain cells together to recall. It adds years to your thinking. And we all know as we get older, you walk into the room and you think, oh no, what did I come in here for? We all need a bit of neuron poking every now and then. Definitely. Yes, definitely. It is proven. Languages prolong your thinking life. Can say no more. It speaks for itself. You know.
So we got so many benefits going on here, don't we? We got improving our brain functioning. We got French lessons and cooking classes and cultural immersion and fun with this lady. And I bet we even go dancing. So come on with us, okay? February to the 18th. Get in touch with Christine today.
Thank you. Don't give too many secrets away. Right, Gloria, let's hang on in there later outside of Zoom, and I'm going to connect with everyone who's on here because I can't actually see, not at the moment. So I'm going to reconnect with everybody and say, hi, hello, how can I help you, and answer your questions, because it's just not coming up on mine. So it's time to connect. Au revoir et merci, Gloria. À bientôt.
Merci, Professor. A bientôt. Au revoir, everybody.